Hello and welcome to What's New with Marvel and DC Comics. My name is Z, and today I'll be covering the new first issue releases for the week of February the 9th. As always, I'll only be covering the newly released #1 issues for Marvel and DC. If you guys want to see any other companies' comics being featured on these lists, then make sure you leave that down in the comments below. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video to see which newly released comic gets the Gold Cup for most anticipated comic, and which of the newly released comics gets the Bronze Cup for being garbage, basura, trash, sewage, collection of toenail clippings, rat droppings, feces. You get the point. First up on our list is Maestro. This is a discount version of the Hulk, pretty much if Hulk was purchased on Wish.com. Now this is the final chapter of a trilogy that was written by Peter David. So if you've been reading what he's already written, then most likely you're going to want to pick this one up as well. But pretty much Abomination has come back to life somehow, and he forms an alliance with Namor and Dr. Doom. So the Maestro is going to have his hands full as he goes to all-out war with this newly formed alliance. Next up on our list is Secret X-Men. In this story, we see the Shi'ar Empire facing yet another threat, even though they have a guy named Gladiator who can fight Thor and Thanos. And he's quite powerful, but they keep running into threats, and you have Sunspot and Cannonball, a couple of nobodies, leading a couple of other nobodies in order to save Empress Xandra. Next on our list is Justice League Annual, and here we have the return of Wonder Woman, from where I do not know. However, you also have OMAC, the one-man army corps that's also joining up with the Justice League. So this story is kind of a key issue, not in terms of like value or first appearances, but it does tie in the events that lead into the Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes, which I'm actually currently reading. So this will probably be something that I'll have to pick up just so I can get that part of the story as well. Next on our list is Strange Love Adventures. This monstrous book has 80 pages, 4 writers, 4 artists, and 8 different stories, so roughly about 10 pages per story, all in the name of love. This book is quite absurd to say the least, and with the price tag of $9.99, I'm not too certain about it, but the writing for Harley Quinn lately has been very entertaining, so this might just be one you'd want to pick up. Last but certainly not least on this list is Suicide Squad Blaze. In this story, we see the return of Brandon Byers from Brightburn. No, not really, but there is a metahuman with Superman's powers, and he's just going around wreaking havoc on the world. So the Suicide Squad is tasked with eliminating 5 new deadly recruits, and in the end, it seems they will all still burn. I guess in classic Suicide Squad fashion, this is a high-stakes story, so we can definitely expect some deaths in there. That being said, we're going to bring this video to a close. Very short list this week, only 5 new first issues dropping, but I do think there are some pretty good titles to look forward to this week. Now it's time to announce the winner of the Gold Cup for most anticipated comic for release this week, and that's going to be Suicide Squad Blaze. The story is just such high stakes. I mean, that's what makes a story really good and compelling, is we don't know how the story is going to end. We can't predict what's going to happen. All we do know is that there's going to be death in the story. From the movies, we don't know who they're going to kill off. They might kill off your favorite character, so it's really unpredictable, and the artwork is absolutely amazing as well. Before I announce which comic is going to receive the Bronze Cup, I'd just like to say that, for one, this is my opinion, and I actually don't think any of these stories are going to be bad. It just, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser. So basically I'll make this like the story that I'm least interested in reading. I don't think it's bad though. But the Bronze Cup would have to go to Secret X-Men. All the other stories have just some interesting, new, compelling ideas. And the Secret X-Men story just kind of seems like something typical that would happen. Like I said, I don't think it's actually bad or anything, but I think it's probably the least impressive story just based off of like the descriptions and previews. That's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you sticking around. If you did, if you can, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next week.